What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And I know it's been a minute, but we're back with another relationship advice. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's jump right into this, all right? Let's start with the male story this week. I, male, 41, think my fiance, 35, has kids. I've been dating this woman for about 2 years. Everything is good between us. We have a great time. My friends love her and all that jazz. When we hang out with her friends, there always seems to be this cloud, like they shouldn't say certain things. We had a barbecue and we were all talking. Some of her friends have kids, so the woman, we're talking about them. I asked one, how are your kids? She said, fine. And then said, what about fiance's kids? And I was like, what? And I think she realized what she said and just passed it off as, oh, I forgot, or she had a dizzy moment. But through our relationship, when we cannot see each other, it's because she is babysitting her sister's kids. When we go shopping, she buys her sister's kids toys. And I mean, I understand that I have nieces and nephews and sometimes do it as well. When I asked her if she does, she goes, no, that she's just a great aunt. Is there a way I can find out if she does? I mean, if she does, awesome. I would just hate to know that she shuns them like that, especially after all this time we've been together. All right, guys. So he posted an update to this story. All right. And we have our answer. All right. So update. My gut feeling was right. One of her friends just sent me a picture of my fiance pregnant and a screenshot of her old Instagram where she says she cannot wait for her second kid. We'll be talking to her tonight about this. Always trust your gut, people. May not be the popular opinion as many have expressed here on this site, but I knew something felt wrong. All right, brother, man. First things first. The red flag, this can't be forgiven, dude. It's time to leave her. She lied to you about one of the biggest things that you can lie to somebody about while you're dating them. Having kids. As a woman too, I would expect a guy to do this more than a woman. Women are usually so proud of their kids and like, hey, you know what? We're a package deal. Take us or leave us. You know, I don't know too many women that try and actually straight up hide their kids. Like, they're your sister's kid. Come on. He's gonna find out eventually. Like, this was not smart on her part. All right, this is a huge red flag. You don't hide your kids from people, dude. If you have kids, you have kids. They gotta either take it or leave it. For real. I don't know what her thought process was. I don't know if she thought, maybe if I don't tell him, he'll like me more or what. I don't get it. Okay, I don't understand. But 2 years, bro, she at some point should have been like, you know, hey, I gotta tell you something, to be honest. Them kids is mine, okay? They ain't my sisters. You know, it is what it is. So, guy, just leave. Just leave. That's my advice to you. Female story. Should I, 28-year-old female, consider divorcing my husband, 33-year-old male? We've been together 7 years, married for 5. Have 2 kids, 3 dogs. We own a house, cars, etc. Our lives are financially intertwined, and our families are intertwined. To make a long story short, I settled. I felt I would never meet someone that met all the things I was looking for. So I agreed to a relationship with a man with similar values and goals despite no sexual compatibility. As the years progressed, I asked for an open relationship since I was not getting what I needed sexually from the relationship. I've seen people on the side while he has not. As it stands, we have not had sex in 6 months. Our issues sexually are, I'm too kinky for him, his low skill level, lack of interest in pleasing me, his rejection of me over the time, my disinterest in him sexually, him never helping me orgasm, his jealousy related to me seeing others, and me being closed off due to past history. I'm still struggling with the idea that this is the right relationship for me. As time has passed, I begin to wonder about my opportunity costs. Am I missing the opportunity for a better relationship by staying in this one? Or am I not recognizing the value in this relationship? Yes, people raise kids alone, but I have never wanted that. I'm stuck feeling like I'm running out of time to find someone else, or not willing to utilizing the time together. We have tried couples therapy, family therapy, and couple sex therapy. Due to complex medical issues, I am extremely high risk for cancer and will be removing my breasts and ovaries in the next 5 to 7 years. All right. First things first, you should never marry someone that you don't have sexual compatibility with. I don't care if you guys check all these other boxes, because that's one that needs to be checked. All right. Although I feel that over time, especially in a marriage, your sex life is going to die down. All right. It's not going to be as wild. It's not going to be as fun. It's not going to be as often. Okay. It's just typically how it is. I mean, I do find it a little weird. He's only 33 years old and, you know, he's doesn't really seem that sexually interested in you. I find that strange. But from what you're saying, it doesn't seem like this is something new. It seems like it's always been like this in your relationship. So you knew what you were getting into when you married this man. You shouldn't have married someone that you knew eventually, I'm going to get bored. I'm going to want to sleep with other people. I'm going to want to step out on this man. You should not have done that. I think when you choose to marry a partner, you got to pick someone that you guys vibe with on that physical level like that. You gotta. Because if you don't, it's going to go downhill. One of you is going to want to cheat, leave, divorce, whatever. It's going to happen eventually if you guys aren't being fulfilled in that area. That's a big one. So, ma'am, that's on you. You knew that. You knew that this guy wasn't what you wanted in the bedroom. But you settled at 28. Or no. You guys were married for 7 years. You settled at 21. Why did you choose to settle so young? You were 21 when you guys got together. I'm guessing you guys started sleeping together, you know, within at least the first 2 to 3 months. So you knew right away at 21 years old, this guy wasn't what you wanted. Okay. So we're not talking like you were 33, 4, 5 and your time's running out. You were still extremely young. You're still in your prime. So I don't know why you made this decision, but you did. And I'm not saying you should stay. I'm not saying you need to be trapped in a marriage that you're unhappy in. No, I don't think anyone should do that. So if you want to leave, leave. Divorce him. Okay? But just know, with that, you're breaking up your home. You're going to hurt your kids. Families are going to be involved. It's going to be messy, ugly, all of that. Okay? And he doesn't want an open relationship. All right? Divorce him. Do what you think you got to do to make yourself happy. If you think the grass is going to be greener on the other side, take the risk. All right? The next time, for your future, probably pick a mate that you're going to be with for life that you are compatible with in that area, because this seems to be very important to you. Guys, you have to evaluate your own personal values when dating someone, okay? If you know there's something very important to you and that's not going to be fulfilled, you really need to consider heavy when dating someone, okay? All right, guys. Dating advice. I got 2 today. What would you do if your date showed up significantly larger than their pics? Would you walk out? I've had this happen to me once in all my years of dating. I spent about 1.5 hours on the date and didn't bring it up and showed her a good time. I've always had this motto: if someone's willing to give me their time, then I'll try my best to ensure they have fun. But as I think about it, I'm going to flush that down the drain. If a situation like this arises again, I'll be honest and end it. Edit. She was legit like 30 pounds heavier than the pics, and I never spoke to her again afterwards. All right, bro. Well, this is the problem when you date online, all right? You never know what you're going to get. Them pictures you're looking at, they could be 2, 3 years old. They could have gained weight. They could look totally different. You have no idea what they're going to look like, what's going on when you actually see them in person, especially with females. Like guys, it's pretty straightforward. If you see a picture of us, that's us. But with chicks, you never know. Hey, bro, if you don't want to date bigger women, heavier women, that's your choice. You can feel free to walk out. I personally think it's a little bit mean. I would go ahead and just go ahead on the date and make the best of it. It's a couple hours. Go home and then, let her know, hey, I had fun, but it's not really for me on that level, okay? But hey, you do what you want, bro. This is a free country. It's a free land. If you don't like her and you don't want to waste your time, you don't want to spend your money, don't do it. All right, next one. Why is my ex treating his new girlfriend better than he ever treated me? I dated a guy for a year and begged for the bare minimum. I told him how important quality time was to me. I asked him to spend more time and do more things with me because we usually just stay at home and watch movies due to our busy schedule. At first, he never offered to have me spend the night and I would have to leave at around midnight or later. He said he assumed I was tired, time for me to go to bed, that he was inviting me to stay, but I viewed it as a sign for me to leave. It wasn't until I asked he started letting me stay over. Nonetheless, in the almost year of dating, I only spent the night probably 6 times total. I ended things with him once, and when he came back, I thought things would change, but they didn't. Now he's with a new girl. They've been together for 3 months, and they've gone on trips together. It's upsetting me. What did I do wrong? I called him out whenever I felt like I was mistreated, and he never changed. Now he's doing everything I asked for with someone else. No, he started dating her right after me, like days. He also started talking to her and took her on dates during our relationship, which I found out after. Well, ma'am, obviously he was dating this girl while y'all were dating, or he met her while y'all were dating, and he liked her more. I'm gonna just be honest. He liked her more than you. He wasn't that interested in you. Obviously, he didn't like you that much because his eye was already wandering. All right, he was already looking for something better. He was already you were a placeholder. I'm gonna keep it real. You were a placeholder, okay? You were something to pass the time by. Somebody who was there while he couldn't find anything better that he liked. He found something better that he liked, and now he's treating that the way he wants to treat something he likes. All right, I'm just using this as an example. I'm not trying to compare you to these things, but this is just an example, all right? Say you got a 1997 Honda Civic, and then you get a 2022 Ferrari. Which one you gonna treat better? Which one do you want more? He saw you as that Civic, he sees this other girl's Ferrari, all right? It's only been 3 months and he's already giving her the treatment. He's hooking her up, taking her places, all this. Honey, I'm sorry to tell you, he just wasn't that into you. He didn't like you that much. You got on his nerves. He didn't even want you to sleep over. So he was like, man, get this woman out of here. I can't wait till she leaves so I can get online with my friends, so I can do something I want to do. Hey, it is what it is, all right? But now you know just what to and what not to take from a guy when you're dating. If you see these kind of signs when you start dating your next guy, walk away quick and don't look back. If someone's not treating you the way you feel like you deserve to be treated, then you gotta bounce. It's that simple, all right? You gotta have some pride in yourself, okay? You gotta have some self-respect. When it comes to dating, you got to lay down clear boundaries of what it is and what you won't deal with. And if they're not meeting those criteria, see ya. Get rid of them and move on and find someone that does, all right? Guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. Fun as usual. Guys, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you won't miss a thing. We'll toss the social medias right there. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll be back on Monday.
That's ISO? Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound.